Hey everybody, Brandon Putsky here with Treasure Coast Percussion. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to be doing a series of online rudimental tutorials slash lessons or assignments. I've been asked by some of the local band directors that I work with and work for in Vero Beach to supply them with some lessons that they can use for their students who are now, of course, all working at home. So I figured I would make this a public thing. This is all going to be on the Treasure Coast Percussion YouTube page. Anybody can access it. Like I said, it is geared more for the students that I currently work with, but I think it will be adaptable to anybody for anything. Nothing I'm doing is really brand new or totally out of the box. These are lessons that I'm currently doing already with students, and it's just kind of a supplementary way of keeping them going, keeping the hands moving and the chops strengthening as we are in this whole quarantine phase of our lives. The first thing we're going to do today is off the single stroke page. Again, most of my students already have this. It looks like this, and if you don't have the page, feel free to screenshot this now. You can use it later. So what we're going to do is I'm going to demonstrate single stroke number 1 at 80 BPM as my starting point. If you need to start slower, please do so. Okay, so the single stroke number 1 starts off with, basically it's an 8 on a hand exercise with 8 on the right, 8 on the left, then it breaks into 16th notes. Repeats to the left, right, 16ths. Okay, it's basically a 3-measure pattern, and that loops and loops and loops. So what I would encourage everybody to do, start at your comfortable tempo, whether that's 60, 70, or 80 BPM. Track it or loop it a bunch of different times, 5 to 10 times. Stop, bump up your metronome another 5 to 10 clicks. Repeat it, lather, rinse, repeat, lather, rinse, repeat. You know how that goes. Lots and lots of reps at one tempo before you bump it up to the next one. So I'll go ahead and put this on. Before we start this, again, use a nice relaxed legato or rebound stroke. Make sure your balanced hands, right hand and left hand, sound equal. If you're videoing yourself, which I, again, highly recommend you do, make sure you're watching the beads of the sticks, that they're both coming up equally as high, that the beating spot is in the right place, the same place for both the right tip and left tip of the sticks. And yeah, nice fluid sound. Sound is what matters, so if you hear something wobble, a hiccup, you're probably going too fast. Make sure you stop, slow down, and fix the problems before you bump up the speed. So here we go with 80 BPM. I'm going to do single stroke number 1 exercise 3 times in a row. 2, and here we go. Here's our second time. Third time. Okay, I'm going to bump that up to 90 BPM now. Again, if you need to take it at 85 or even 83, please do this at your comfort level. Okay, so I said it was a 3-measure phrase. It's actually a 6-measure phrase if you take the repeat. So I'm going to do it again 3 full times in a row, a total of 6 measures for each time. Repeat it 3 times in a row. You can play along with me. 1, 2, 3. Second time. Third time. All right, I'm going to bump it up one more time. I'm going to go up to 100 BPM. This will be the last one for this assignment or tutorial. Again, feel free to keep bumping up that tempo as you go step by step. Here we go at 100 BPM. 1, 2, ready? Last time. Okay, so as you can see, if you're looking at the music, you have two sets of stickings. The top sticking is the first time through. When you take the repeat, you take the bottom sticking. All right, if you want a copy of this, feel free to send me a text or an email. There's my information. Please check out Treasure Coast Percussion at tcpercussion.com. And you can also text me or email me, and I will send you a copy of that. All right, everybody, thanks again, and happy drumming. Stay safe, keep grooving.